My precious child, be still for a moment. Breathe. Let my presence wash over you. I see your heart. I know your struggles, your silent battles, the burdens you carry when no one else is watching. You wonder if anyone truly understands. You wonder if I hear your cries, your prayers whispered in the stillness of the night. My child, I do. I always have. I always will. I watch as you rise each morning, carrying hope like a lantern in the dark. Your faith unwavering despite the trials that seek to weigh you down. My heart swells with joy, for I see your resilience, your refusal to surrender when hardship knocks at your door. You do not cower. You do not flee. Instead, you stand tall, your spirit unshaken, trusting that I walk beside you through every storm. How beautifully you reflect my light. Within you, a fire burns, a desire to walk in righteousness, to bring unity where division threatens, to be an anchor of peace within your family. I long to pour my blessings upon you, like the first golden rays of dawn, filling your home with warmth, guiding your heart toward harmony. Do not waver, my beloved. Your faith is a melody that reaches my ears, a song of devotion that delights me. You are a vessel of kindness, and every act of love you extend ripples through the world, proclaiming my presence in you. Those who gaze upon your life will see a soul that trusts in me, a heart that mirrors my own. You have endured wounds that cut deep, betrayal from those you called friends, words that sought to diminish your light, but even they could not take what is most precious. Your faith remains untouched, guarded in the palm of my hand. It is a treasure no force of darkness can steal. You have chosen to walk in my will, no matter the tempest that rages. My beloved, you are mine. My word is sown deep within you, and from it will spring an abundant harvest. The seasons of your life may shift, but I have stored up blessings beyond number, waiting for you to claim them. Never doubt that I am here. You may not always see my hand at work, but know this: I am beside you, steady as the mountain, constant as the stars. Lay your burdens at my feet, my child. Pour out your worries, your fears, your hidden griefs, and watch as I transform them one by one. Even if you stumble, I will never forsake you. My presence surrounds you like a shield, my angels standing guard over you, ready to fight battles you cannot see. Sickness will bow before my healing touch. Shadows will scatter when you speak my truth. No threat, no hardship, no force of darkness can prevail against my power. Your household is under my protection. Those you love will walk in the radiance of my favor. Miracles will become as natural as breath, and joy will overflow in the place where despair once resided. You will be known as one who dwells in my glory, and others will be blessed simply by walking beside you. Hold fast to faith. Do not return to the land of doubt. Seek me with all your heart, and I will meet you there. My spirit whispers even now, stirring within you, calling you to deeper trust. Open yourself to my love, my peace, my unwavering presence. Even in this moment, I breathe strength into your weary soul. My beloved one, have you lifted your voice in gratitude today? Have you whispered thanks for the sunrise, for the breath in your lungs? Gratitude costs nothing, yet it shifts the heavens. I know your every need before you speak, yet I long for your trust. Do not let your heart be troubled by the weight of your responsibilities, even when fear whispers in the night, trying to turn your concerns into chains. Remember, I am watching, I am waiting. Speak, and the darkness will flee. Thank me for the life within you, for the unseen battles I have already won on your behalf. A thankful heart is a fortress, a shield that guards you against the enemy's lies. My child, as I call you to faith, to trust, to gratitude, I also call you to take action. Yes, even now, lift your hands, lift your voice, and yes, like this video, and subscribe to this channel. For just as you declare your faith, let this be a sign of your trust, a step of connection, a way to spread my word to others who need it. Do not delay, like and subscribe, and let this message reach those who are searching for my voice. And when trials come, Know this. Tomorrow I will stand with you once more. My mercy is new with each dawn, my love unshaken by the passing of time. If sorrow lingers, bring it to me. Let me exchange your grief for joy, your guilt for peace, your regrets for hope. The weight of yesterday will no longer hold you down. I declare freedom over you. Chains are breaking, strongholds are falling. I am the Almighty, and you are my beloved. No more anguish, no more despair. Wipe your tears, and receive the joy I pour into your heart this very instant. Raise your hands, lift your voice, and declare your faith. Kneel in awe of the wonders I am about to unfold in your life. You have waited, you have longed for relief, for restoration, and I tell you now, it is coming. The time of renewal is at hand. Pay attention, for I will guide your steps with precision, so that nothing is lost. I ask only for your heart, your willingness to seek me, your trust in my perfect plan. Surrender your fears to me. Allow my presence to strengthen you. Quiet your soul and listen. I am speaking even now, my child, drawing you ever closer to my love. Yes, I will do it. I am not a distant dream, nor a fleeting whisper. I am here, present, mighty, and unwavering. Your cries have reached me, and I will not delay in responding. Do you feel that stirring in your spirit? That is the assurance of my presence. The certainty that your plea has not been in vain. You have walked through the valley of uncertainty, stumbled beneath the weight of burdens too heavy to bear alone. I have seen the moments when exhaustion threatened to overtake you, when the world seemed indifferent to your pain. But hear me now. I have never been indifferent. Every tear you have shed is known to me. Every ache of your soul is felt within my heart. And I say to you, rise. Do not let yesterday's sorrow dictate tomorrow's joy. The voice of failure, the echoes of regret, the whispers of fear, they are all liars. They have no authority over your destiny. I alone write the pages of your story, and I declare that your future is filled with light. Do not let the venom of doubt poison your hope, for I am the one who holds your days in my hands, shaping them with wisdom beyond measure. The time has come for you to reclaim what was stolen, to gather what was scattered. I will rebuild what was torn down. The doors that were slammed shut in your face, I will unlock them. The wounds inflicted upon you by careless words and thoughtless hearts, I will heal them. The betrayals, the disappointments, the moments you were cast aside, I will transform them into stepping stones that lift you higher. There is no power in heaven or on earth that can snatch you from my grasp. No failure so great, no mistake so severe, no sin so dark that my mercy cannot wash it clean. I have declared you redeemed. My love does not waver. My promise does not fail. My word does not return empty. You ask if I can restore you, if I can mend what is broken. I can, and I will. But hear me, child. It is not for you to stand idly by. I call you to action. Step forward in faith. Speak life over your circumstances. Raise your voice in gratitude, not only when the storm has passed, but even when the thunder still rumbles in the distance. This is how you will see my glory, by believing before you behold, by trusting before the evidence appears. Some will mock your faith. They will question your hope, dismiss your prayers, scorn your devotion. Let them talk. Let them doubt. It does not change the truth. I do not answer to them, nor do my promises bow to their skepticism. You are mine, and I am your defender. Listen to me. Do not let their unbelief become your stumbling block. Do not let their cynicism harden your heart. The world will offer you every reason to give up, to grow cold, to surrender to bitterness. Reject it. Choose love instead of anger, faith instead of fear, perseverance instead of resignation. I am preparing something far greater than what you have asked for. You pray for survival, but I offer abundance. You seek mere shelter, but I prepare a fortress. You long for peace, but I bestow joy unspeakable. I do not give as the world gives. I give beyond measure, beyond comprehension. So hold on. The breakthrough is near. The victory is already written. I have gone ahead of you, clearing the path. You will not walk this road alone, for my hand is upon you, guiding, shielding, strengthening. Let your heart be at rest. Let your soul rejoice. Stand firm in the knowledge that my love is your unshakable foundation. And when the world asks how you endured, how you overcame, how you rose from the ashes, tell them of my faithfulness. Tell them that I am the God who never fails. Now, my beloved, do you believe? If you do, lift your eyes, step forward, and watch as I do the impossible for you. When you cried for help, I did not delay. Even when you thought I was silent, I was already setting things in motion, aligning events, moving hearts, shifting circumstances, all for your good. I have never abandoned you. Even in your darkest nights, when fear whispered that you were alone, my presence surrounded you like an unseen fortress. Every tear you shed was collected. Every sigh was heard. I understood the pain that words could not express, and I held you close, even when you couldn't feel it. But now, my child, it is time to lift your head. Wipe your tears, for the season of mourning is ending. The dawn of renewal is breaking upon your life, and the burdens that weighed so heavily upon your shoulders will soon be nothing more than distant memories. You will look back and see how I wove every trial into a masterpiece of redemption. No suffering was in vain. Every battle you fought, every moment of endurance, it all served to refine you, to prepare you for the abundance that is unfolding before you. Do you see it? The doors that once seemed locked forever are opening before you. Where you once faced rejection, you will find favor. Where you once encountered scarcity, you will witness overflowing provision. Where loneliness once gripped your soul, I am surrounding you with love, pure, unwavering, divine love. Do not dwell on what was lost, for what I am bringing into your life far surpasses anything that was taken from you. Let go of resentment. Release the pain others have caused you. Do not carry the weight of old wounds, for they will only hinder your ability to embrace what I have prepared. Justice is in my hands, and I will handle all that has been done against you. Trust me to make things right. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are not defined by the scars of betrayal, disappointment, or failure. I have set you free. Walk forward in that freedom. Lift your voice in gratitude, even before you see the full manifestation of my promises. Gratitude is the language of faith. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from worry to trust. It opens your heart to receive even greater miracles. Do not underestimate the power of thanksgiving. The more you give thanks, the more your spirit aligns with my divine will, and the more you will see my hand move mightily in your life. Do not fear the unknown. Many hesitate at the threshold of their breakthrough because the road ahead is unfamiliar. They fear stepping into new territory, afraid of failure or uncertainty. But I tell you, I go before you. Every step you take is on ground I have already prepared. I have gone ahead to clear the obstacles, to make the crooked path straight. Your only task is to trust me and move forward with boldness. There will be voices that try to discourage you. They will say you are not ready, not worthy, not capable. They will remind you of your past mistakes, attempt to reignite old fears, or mock your faith. Ignore them. Their words hold no power over you. My voice alone speaks truth. My declaration over your life is final. You are chosen. You are loved. You are destined for greatness. Do not settle. Too many accept less than what I desire for them. They shrink back in fear, clinging to what is comfortable, even if it is far beneath what I have planned. But you, my beloved, I call you higher. I call you into a life filled with meaning, impact, and divine fulfillment. Refuse to be confined by limitations others have placed on you. Break free. The shackles that once held you have been shattered. You are no longer bound. Rise and step into your inheritance. I am awakening something new within you. A fire that will not be quenched. A faith that will not waver. A purpose that cannot be stolen. You were created for more than mere survival. You were designed to thrive, to flourish, to walk in power and joy. Your life will be a testament of my goodness. Many will look upon you and say, "Surely God's favor rests upon them." Prepare your heart for expansion. Your influence will grow. Your territory will enlarge. You will reach places you never dreamed of, touching lives beyond your imagination. This is just the beginning. Stay close to me. The closer you are, the clearer you will hear my voice. I am speaking even now, whispering truths into your spirit, igniting fresh vision, revealing mysteries yet to be understood. Listen, I am guiding you, even in the silence. I am working, even when you feel uncertain. My hand is steady upon you. My child, do not be afraid of change. Do not fear the stretching, the transition, the newness unfolding. Embrace it. I am leading you from glory to glory, from strength to strength. The old has passed away. The new is here. Step into it with faith. Rejoice, for your breakthrough is near. The waiting has not been in vain. The tears have not gone unnoticed. The prayers have not been ignored. I have heard every cry. I have seen every struggle. And now my answer is on the way. Rest in me. Do not exhaust yourself trying to force things to happen in your own strength. My timing is perfect. My ways are higher. Surrender your timeline, your expectations, your anxieties. Let me handle the details. Simply trust. This is your moment. Take a deep breath. Lift your hands and surrender. Feel the shift in the atmosphere. The weight is lifting. The burdens are dissolving. I'm doing a new thing. Now tell me, my beloved, do you believe? Will you receive all that I am pouring upon you? Will you trust me completely? Because if you will never be the same again. Feel the crisp air filling your lungs, and listen to the laughter of children, the rustling of leaves, or the gentle rhythm of falling rain. These are not mere coincidences, but whispers of my love woven into the fabric of your days. When the weight of responsibilities presses upon you, when exhaustion dims your spirit, pause and find solace in these gifts. Let gratitude bloom in your heart, for even in the smallest moments, I am revealing my goodness to you. Do not let the demands of life steal your joy. The world will always clamor for your attention, attempting to distract you with worries, comparisons, and fears of inadequacy. But I am calling you to a different rhythm, a rhythm of peace, trust, and steady perseverance. You do not have to run yourself ragged to prove your worth. You are already precious in my sight. Rest in that truth. Carry yourself with the confidence of one who is deeply loved. Not because of what you achieve, but because of who you are, my beloved child. There will be days when frustration rises like a tide, when the actions of others seem unjust, when your patience is stretched thin, and anger simmers beneath the surface. Do not let it take root. Do not let bitterness fester, for it will rob you of the peace I long to pour into your heart. Instead, bring your grievances to me. Lay them down before me, and I will grant you the wisdom to respond in righteousness, rather than react in resentment. There is great strength in restraint, and even greater power in forgiveness. Release the burden of resentment, and make room for the joy that only I can give. I see how weariness sometimes overtakes you, how the battles you have fought have left unseen scars. But do not despair. You are not merely enduring, you are being transformed. Every struggle, every moment of uncertainty, every tear you have shed has shaped you into a vessel of resilience. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have deepened, and I have refined you through the fire. Where others see trials, I see preparation. Where others see failure, I see the groundwork for victory. Remember, my child, the enemy would love nothing more than to make you doubt your worth, to convince you that you are not enough, that your efforts are in vain. Do not listen to those lies. You are more than a conqueror through me. Stand firm in the knowledge that I am with you. Even when your strength feels depleted, even when the path ahead is unclear, I go before you, leveling mountains and making a way where there seems to be none. And as you walk this path, I ask you to open your heart to compassion. Do not become so consumed with your own worries that you fail to see the needs of those around you. There are hurting souls who cross your path daily, souls who are searching for a glimpse of hope. Be that hope. Speak words of kindness, extend a helping hand, offer a listening ear. Your simple acts of love have the power to mend wounds, to lift burdens, to remind others that they too are seen and cherished. You are an instrument of my grace. Do not underestimate the influence of your faithfulness. Even in moments when you feel unseen, when your kindness goes unrecognized, when your efforts seem fruitless, know that I see it all. I see every sacrifice, every unseen act of love, every moment you have chosen to do good, even when no one was watching. None of it is wasted. All of it is planting seeds that will bear fruit in due time. And now, my beloved, I ask you to rise in faith, not with hesitation, not with fear, but with bold assurance that I am leading you into something greater. The doors I am opening for you will not be doors of confusion or loss, but of purpose and fulfillment. Walk through them with courage. Do not cling to past seasons that have already fulfilled their purpose. Do not long for what was, when I am offering you something new. Trust in my timing, for I am never late. I am preparing blessings beyond what you have asked, beyond what you have imagined. Keep your heart expectant. Keep your spirit ready, for soon you will see the unfolding of promises long awaited. And when that day comes, do not forget who has carried you here. Give thanks. Lift your voice in praise. Let your life be a testimony of my faithfulness. And as you receive, continue to give. As you are blessed, continue to bless. For in doing so, you will not only walk in abundance, you will become a vessel of my abundance for others. Now go forth with joy, knowing that you are loved beyond measure, guided with unwavering care, and held securely in the hands of the one who has called you by name. I am with you always. For every deep stirring in your heart, know that I placed it there with purpose. Your gifts are not random, nor are your dreams foolish illusions. They are threads in the divine tapestry I am weaving in your life. The moments that make your heart race with excitement, the injustices that ignite righteous anger within you. These are signposts revealing the direction I am calling you toward. Follow them with courage. Step forward, even when you cannot see the full path. I will illuminate your steps, one by one, at the perfect time. Do not be afraid of your own limitations. I have never required perfection before using someone for my purposes. I have worked through the hesitant, the broken, the outcast, and the overlooked. Your weaknesses do not disqualify you. Rather, they allow my strength to shine all the brighter through you. In every place where you feel incapable, I stand as your sufficiency. Where you are unsure, I bring clarity. Where you are weary, I provide renewal. Lean into me, and you will find that what you once saw as obstacles will become opportunities for me to show my power. You must also guard your heart against the temptation to compare your journey to that of others. I did not create you to live someone else's story. The gifts I have placed in you, the assignments I have given, are uniquely yours. If you measure your success by the world's shifting standards, you will always feel either inferior or prideful. Neither pleases me. Instead, let your standard be faithfulness. Faithfulness to the path I have laid before you. Whether your impact is seen by many or only by a few, it is equally valuable in my eyes. And when you face opposition, do not let fear take root. I have already warned you that living with conviction will sometimes invite resistance. There will be those who misunderstand you, who belittle your faith, who try to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Do not let their words take root in your soul. You do not answer to them, you answer to me. Keep your focus steadfast. Keep your heart unshaken. If I am for you, who can stand against you? There may be moments when you feel the weight of the world pressing in, when suffering around you makes you question how goodness can still exist. I see your sorrow and I feel your frustration. Know that I too grieve for the brokenness in this world. But I have not abandoned it, and I have not abandoned you. Even in the midst of suffering, I am at work, redeeming, restoring, and healing in ways that are not always visible. Do not let the darkness of the world extinguish the light I have placed within you. Instead, shine all the brighter, love boldly, forgive recklessly, serve selflessly. These are the weapons that dismantle despair and overturn evil. Your prayers are never in vain, even when answers do not come in the way or the timing you expect. Trust that I am moving behind the scenes. Some victories take time, some miracles unfold in silence, some breakthroughs come through perseverance. But every prayer whispered in faith is a seed planted in the soil of eternity, and not one will go unnoticed. And when the time of waiting feels too long, when your patience wears thin, and hope seems like a distant memory, remember this: I have never forgotten a single promise I made to you. Every word I have spoken over your life will come to pass. Not a single one will return empty. Hold on to them. In seasons of uncertainty, let my promises be the anchor that keeps you steady. And when the breakthrough comes, when the doors I have promised finally open, when the blessings I have prepared are poured out upon you, do not forget where they came from. Do not let prosperity make you complacent. Do not let comfort dull your dependence on me. Instead, let your gratitude overflow. Use your blessings to bless others. Use your influence to uplift, your resources to restore, your voice to advocate for the voiceless. This is how you truly walk in my purpose. And through it all, never forget you are loved, not because of what you do, not because of what you accomplish, but simply because you are mine. My love for you is not based on performance. It is not fragile. It does not waver. It is eternal, unbreakable, unshakable. You could never outrun it, never exhaust it, never be separated from it. Let that truth sink deep into your soul. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your life. So stand tall. Walk forward with confidence. You are chosen. You are equipped. You are deeply, unfathomably, relentlessly loved. And I am with you, now and always. My beloved, do not let fear dictate your steps. Fear will whisper that you are not enough, that you are too broken, too flawed to carry the light I have placed within you. But I tell you, those lies hold no power over you. My truth is stronger. My love is deeper. I have called you worthy, not because of perfection, but because of my grace. Every scar you bear, every moment of doubt, every regret that lingers in the recesses of your heart, I have already seen them, and still, I choose you. I delight in you. Nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do can separate you from my love. When you falter, do not let shame take root. Shame is a thief, eager to convince you that you must hide from me, that you are undeserving of my presence. But have I not already told you? I am near to the brokenhearted. I do not turn away from those who seek me with sincerity. Bring me your burdens, no matter how heavy they feel. My arms remain open always. You do not have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Let me take it from you. Let me replace your weariness with peace, your anxiety with certainty, your sorrow with joy that cannot be shaken. The world may tempt you to seek validation in fleeting things, in the approval of others, in accomplishments, in status or wealth. But those things will never satisfy the hunger of your soul. They will leave you empty, chasing after something that was never meant to define you. I have already given you your worth. It is not found in what you achieve, but in who you are, my cherished child, created in love, redeemed in grace, destined for eternity. When you feel unseen, remember that I have counted every hair on your head. When you feel unheard, know that I have collected every tear you have shed. You matter to me more than you can comprehend. There will be moments when the road ahead is unclear, when uncertainty clouds your vision, and you wonder if I am still guiding you. Trust me, even then. When you cannot see the full picture, hold fast to what you know of my character. I am not a God of confusion. I am not a God who abandons his own. Even when the path twists unexpectedly, I am still leading you. Every delay, every closed door, every redirection, it is not to harm you, but to protect you. In time, you will understand why certain prayers seemed unanswered, why certain dreams had to wait, and when that clarity comes, you will marvel at how I was working all along. Be patient with yourself. Growth is not instantaneous. Healing is not always immediate. Transformation happens in layers, one step at a time. When old wounds resurface, when struggles you thought were conquered return, do not despair. Healing is not the absence of struggle. It is the commitment to keep moving forward despite it. And you are never moving forward alone. My hands are steadying you. My spirit is breathing life into you. With every step you take, you are being renewed, refined, strengthened. Do not be afraid of the calling I have placed upon your life. I know that at times it may seem too great, too overwhelming. You may feel ill-equipped, unprepared, incapable. But do you not see? I do not call the already qualified. I qualify the called. I am your source of wisdom, your source of courage. You do not have to rely on your own strength, for my power is made perfect in your weakness. Lean on me, and you will accomplish things far beyond what you ever imagined possible. And when the world grows loud, when distractions pull at you, when doubts try to drown out my voice, return to me. Find stillness. Let my words be louder than the noise. Let my truth anchor you. In a world that is ever changing, I remain constant. In a time where everything feels uncertain, my promises remain sure. No matter what storms arise, no matter what trials come, you are safe in my hands. Do not merely exist, live fully. Breathe deeply, love boldly, give freely, forgive relentlessly. Let your life be a testament to the love I have poured into you. Be a light in the places that feel dim. Offer hope to those who have lost theirs. Be the reflection of my heart in a world that so desperately needs it. And above all, never forget this. You are loved in every moment, in every season, in every failure, in every triumph. You are loved. There is nothing that can change that. My love is not earned, and it will never be withdrawn. It is the foundation upon which you stand, the air that fills your lungs, the melody that sings over your soul. So walk in confidence, walk in peace, walk in the certainty that you are mine, now and forever. I am with you. Amen.